Well, I can eat like no other. I can sleep like no other.
Right.
I can have a panic attack like no other.
What's up, guys? It's Nicole, and I'm here with Robert.
Hi.
This is my little brother. You guys haven't seen him in so long. I think the last time you guys saw him was when we did that customer video,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And this time, we're going to be doing something that we've never done before. How do you turn your phone on?
Right there.
Oh,
that button.
I'm used to it being on the back.
Yeah.
So today we're doing something that we've never done before, and that is the sibling tag with my brother. So first question is, who is the oldest / youngest?
She's the oldest. I'm younger than... Well, I'm the youngest out of all of us, so...
Yeah, he's the baby of the family.
Mm-hmm.
How old are you?
I'm 20.
20! I am 23. I just turned 23 in March.
What was the last text you sent to each other?
You have to look in your phone.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So the last time you texted me on the phone was just saying on our way, and I was just watching Aaliyah.
What do you like and hate about your siblings?
Oh, God. You can go first.
Okay. I like that he is very down to earth and that he is very easy to get along with. He's not one of those brothers that you bring people over and you have to warn them, you know, about your brother because he's a kid. And I really honestly don't think I have anything that I hate about you because it's been like so long since we've been around each other, and I think it's the same thing with like Maggie too, you know, like I haven't been around my family in so freaking long that, you know, I really don't have any like traits that I hate about either one of my siblings.
I would say the thing I like about you is that you're really like passionate, and like everything that you do, like anything that you're into at the time, or like, you know, even when you're just having a conversation, like you're really passionate. You care about so many things, and yeah, you just have like a passion for a lot of things. Yeah.
I give a shit.
Yeah, she gives a shit. And I wouldn't say that there's anything that, that I hate about her or anything, because it's been so long, and it's like everything that we would do to annoy each other or anything like that, it's just like in the past. And
right, like, yeah, and we're adults now, so it's like different than, you know, the last time that we were here, you know, so like now we can like talk like adults.
What do you and your siblings have in common? Lana Del Rey.
Oh yeah! Lana Del Rey! That's my bitch!
I don't know if there's really anything else.
No, dude, for sure. That's our shit right now. Like, that Lana Del Rey. Like, if Robert and I could vibe on anything, it's Lana Del Rey. What's your funniest memory?
Yeah, okay, so mine personally was, I was sick one day. I was really sick, and we lived in a 2-story house, and I was walking up the stairs to go lay down, and I threw up on the stairs. And I hear Nicole walk out of her room, and she's talking to someone.
And I was pregnant talking to Dallas. I was fighting with Dallas on the phone. Go ahead.
And then I just hear, like, a slip and a tumble, and then Nicole going, ah! down the stairs, and she slipped down the stairs in my puke.
I slip and slided down the freaking stairs in his throw up when I was pregnant.
It was...
I was furious.
Oh my God. Everybody was laughing though.
Everybody was laughing and I was livid. Like, I was like, and I feel like both of our funny moments are like the other person's most angriest moment with each other.
Yeah.
My funniest moment with Robert, I guess you could say for me, is when a similar situation. We were way younger. It was when we were kids and we were on a road trip, and I was feeling car sick, and I remember earlier that day Robert had accidentally, and when my brother was little, like, he was the most innocent, most, like, good-hearted little kid, you know, like, he's, like, a good-hearted man now, but when he was a child, like, oh my gosh, I wish I had pictures, like, that I could just, like, show you guys of, like, how small, innocent child Robert was, you know? So he accidentally that day had squirted some orange juice in my eye, like, with an orange. It's, like, so petty of me to still remember this. Like, that's
I don't even remember that at all.
That's the reason why this happened. But, yeah, so he had accidentally squirted orange juice in my eye. And I remember little sick Nicole, like, getting car sick and thinking, like, oh, shit, I'm gonna throw up, you know? And then leaning over, and Maggie was next to me. And I remember being like, no, Maggie didn't squirt an orange juice in my eye today. So I purposely, like, leaned over and threw up on my brother's head, like, and just, like, all over. And it was the worst road trip ever because it was just pukey, and kids were covered in throw up. Everybody was crying. My parents were pissed. Like, it was horrible, but I found it
I remember
quite
being
amusing.
so angry. I was like, why
Yeah.
me? I don't even
I
remember
know,
squirting
yeah.
orange juice in
I
your
know
face.
you don't. I know you don't. But petty ass Nicole, of course. Most memorable argument.
Oh, God.
I thought it was the angriest moment. I thought that was the next question, so that's what I was like, oh shit.
We've argued a lot. Like, I've argued a
Mhm.
lot with Maggie. I've argued a lot with
Mhm.
you. I don't even remember, like, a lot of
Yeah.
this stuff. I remember...
I remember one.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so it was also when I was pregnant, and I was a freaking jerk when I was pregnant. Like, I was just so, like, emotional, hormonal, with being pregnant in 17, and then everything, like, that was going on. Like, I was an asshole, but I remember being super aggressive and protective over my food. I don't know what it was, but I had something. I think it was, like, a bag of candy or something, and you ate the rest of it, and I was freaking livid. I think it was my gummy bears. Yeah, I think it was my gummy bears, and I think, yeah, you had eaten the rest of them, and I was pissed, and Mom had just brought in you and her Panda Express, and I didn't like Panda Express, so nobody bought me Panda Express. But I remember coming downstairs and being livid that you ate my gummy bears, so I just start piling your Panda Express in my freaking mouth, and I'm like, you like it when somebody eats your food? Over freaking gummy bears.
I don't even remember that.
You don't?
No!
Dude, what the hell?
I suppressed too many memories.
Dude, right? Like,
like, looking back at it, I was like, why was she so mean to me? But, like, now I'm like, well, because I ate your guys' food, and I would, like, eat the last of shit all the time.
I remember freaking out, too, over a liter of orange soda.
What do you and your siblings do for fun? I don't do shit. I feel like we both, like, don't even, like...
We don't. Like, my idea of fun is just vegging and, like, not doing anything. Okay, describe each other in 3 words. So I would say sweet, beautiful, outgoing, a sunrise. I don't know how to say it. It's, like, secluded. Like, you, like, put walls up, you know? Like, you know what I mean?
God, what is that word? Just like walled off, kind of.
Yeah, like you're walled off. Like you have like your walls built up for certain people.
So for Nicole, I would probably say passionate, beautiful. Obviously, I mean she's freaking gorgeous. Creative, definitely.
Yeah, I
she
like
is
that one.
super creative.
I'd say the same thing for Robert too. Have you ever liked one of their friends?
Oh
I'm excited for this one. Beautiful. Wow. Good job. Very cool.
Okay, so I feel like we kind of spoiled this earlier because we were looking at these questions and we sort of talked about it, but I didn't tell her who it was. I don't even remember his name, but he was the guy that like had the brother, like the 2 brothers that would come over all the time at our old house.
Jimmy?
Yes.
You had a crush on Jimmy?
Mm-hmm.
I had a crush on Jimmy before Maggie and him started dating. That's my sister's ex-boyfriend.
Oh my god, we were so fucked up.
I know, right? I had a crush on him
know
before him and Maggie started dating, and then he started hanging out with Maggie all the time, and then I hated him. I was like, I hate you, Jimmy. And I haven't ever liked any of Robert's friends, because he's a couple years younger than me. I always thought, like, that was, like, my rule. Was like, I would never date somebody that was as young as my brother.
Yeah.
What's something that annoys you about the other one?
It annoys me that she's so freaking pretty, and I can't be as pretty as her.
It annoys me that he's so on fleek. He does his makeup way better than this girl over here. Like,
clown makeup.
No, drag queen makeup, and it's beautiful.
Who keeps a cleaner room? I don't know. I feel like
I feel like your room has been a lot cleaner than it has, you know, when we were kids, it was definitely me.
Oh my god, yeah, it was definitely her.
But I feel like as an adult, Robert definitely keeps his shit together.
What is something weird that you eat?
Mine's barbecue sauce and ranch.
I don't think that's weird.
Everybody always thinks I'm weird whenever I'm mixing together my barbecue sauce and ranch.
I like all food. Like, I'm down for, like, any type of food. Oh, I ate octopus one
I was
time.
gonna say, yeah. How long does it take your sister to get dressed?
Oh, I don't know. I don't really pay attention to it that often, but if I had to guess, I'd probably say, like, getting dressed, shower, makeup, I'd probably say, like, an hour and 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
What does your sister/brother think about the most? I feel like we're, like, realizing doing this tag that we don't know shit about
I
each
know,
other.
right? Like, I'd say you think about snakes the most.
Oh my god.
Is it true?
You're not wrong.
He's so terrified of snakes. I got to witness it firsthand today.
Yeah.
I put on a David Dobrik video of, like, a snake, like, where they were, like, freaking out with the snake just because, you know, he was saying he was afraid of snakes. He freaked out. It was hilarious. I'm so sorry.
I don't know. She's kind of a mystery. Like, she could be thinking about anything at any time.
Mostly just pizza.
Yeah, probably. Same. Who reads more?
I really don't read anymore. I like to read. I don't read anymore.
Yeah, I like to read too. When we were kids, we all read like
Yeah,
a
we
lot.
all did. Yeah.
Like our mom really encouraged us to like read and learn and stuff like that. So like when we were kids, we definitely read a lot. But now like I don't think any of us reads more than the other.
I think Maggie used to do a lot of reading, but
Yeah.
she hasn't so much anymore. She did a little bit ago have like an app on her phone where she could like read books and shit. So I'd say Maggie was like the one that reads the most out of all of us, which is kind of weird.
What is something you like to do together?
Talk shit.
Talk shit. Who is the most talented?
I feel like we're both talented in our own ways.
For
like,
sure.
We're both really into like art and drawing.
Yeah, Robert's got some really cool drawings in his room for sure.
I wouldn't. These are kind of like mean questions.
I know, right? like they're
better?
trying to get us to hate each other.
Yeah,
like I like my brother, guys.
Who's the better sibling? Which
Seriously,
one sucks?
which one of you sucks?
Like it's just garbage.
For real, up with these questions. What's your favorite makeup brand?
I don't know. I feel like the makeup I have is like an amalgamation of just like a bunch of brands. I like cheap makeup.
Me too, for sure. Yeah, I think a lot of mine is like CoverGirl and yeah, I have a lot of Mary Kay actually because somebody gave it to me for free. I got like literally this little box. It was actually a pretty good sized box of just a bunch of free like random Mary Kay makeups.
Mary Kay's are really good.
Yeah. I really want to try and get into some like makeups that are like cruelty. I can't talk, but cruelty free.
There's this concealer that's really good. It's called Glamouflage, and it's like a super good concealer. So yeah, I would say that. I guess.
Another shitty question.
Oh
what is your brother or sister really bad at? I don't know.
I feel like we're both really bad in crowds and meeting new people.
Yes, so we both are really bad. Yeah, at like big crowded social things like Walmart.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I have the worst fear of Walmart these days. I don't know what it is, but I cannot. Like, I seriously, my heart starts racing when I go inside because too many people.
What's the best thing about one another? I would say Nicole's strength. Like, I feel like she's a really strong person and she's been through a lot and really strong and has just like pulled herself through it.
So sweet of you. I would definitely say that, Robert's good heart, his willingness to forgive and to move forward, he just has a really good heart. So I really admire that about you.
It takes longer to get ready.
Yeah.
Nicole probably does because she does her makeup, when she gets ready every day. I don't do drag makeup every single day and I just take a shower and get dressed. So
yeah.
Nicknames you have for each other? I feel like at some point you guys would. I get called Buddy a lot.
Yeah,
by, like,
your
Maggie
buddy.
And,
yeah,
like,
your buddy.
Aaliyah and Mom.
Yeah, Aaliyah, Mom, Maggie call you Buddy for sure.
Everybody calls her Cole. Last thing you talked about?
Doing this video.
Scary stuff like spiders and snakes.
Yes. We were talking about, phobias and stuff. Are you close? We are way closer than we were before.
Yeah, we literally did not have a relationship at all before, but now, like, we're not, like, like, this, like, super close, but we're definitely, like, making strides. And,
yeah,
like,
we're building our relationship, yeah. One thing you can do that your sibling can't.
Oh my God, these fucking questions.
These questions, I know.
Well, I can eat like no other, I can sleep like no other.
Right.
I can have a panic attack like no other.
Right. You can drive. You have a license.
Oh, yeah. I don't...
It's just a list of things that Robert can do that Nicole can't. Just kidding.
There's things you can do that I can't do. I feel like I'm, like, jealous of, like... I saw you dance one time, and I was like, damn. I wish I could dance.
I can't dance either. What is the one dish you want Mom to make you when you feel down?
Are we, like, guessing with each other, or are we just saying, like, our own personal...
I'm gonna guess for you. And you can guess for me.
I think I already know.
What?
Biscuits and gravy.
God damn!
Really?
Yeah, you're
Was I
good.
right?
You're right. Yeah.
I don't think I really have a dish that makes me feel better.
I don't know. It's not Hamburger Helper.
No.
I like Hamburger Helper too. Not meatloaf. Lasagna?
Oh yeah, I like lasagna a lot.
Too.
What's a weird habit of yours? I don't know. I feel like I'm really OCD with a lot of things, but I know we're kind of boring people.
I know,
like, we don't
right?
really have like weird like things about us or anything.
For sure. I sprayed myself with perfume before we did this video.
Oh yeah, we were both like, I sprayed myself too, like somebody's gonna smell us.
So yeah. What was your biggest fight or argument? I feel like we already discussed that.
Yeah.
Like with the puke incident.
It was all like really petty things that we would get in fights about. Just
For
like,
sure.
sibling stupid stuff.
Describe the last thing you did with your sister or brother. We hung out on a swing. We sat like this, and I might have even crossed my leg and had my arm over like this way or
Thank you.
something. And then we had a conversation about snakes and spiders.
Yep.
The last question. Complete this statement. My sibling is...
My
I'm sorry.
sibling is pretty, creative, passionate, a little crazy sometimes. And she's a mother of a beautiful daughter.
My sibling is an awesome uncle and a great, sweet person.
And a daughter.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you have to say about Uncle Robert?
Well,
About Uncle Robert?
Uncle Robert is my best uncle, and I love him as my sister.
That was all the questions, and I didn't realize, that the questions were going to be kind of like, trying to make us hate each other.
Yeah.
But I still love you, even at the end of this video, even though the sibling tag tried to tear us apart.
Yeah.
But, yeah. That is the end of this video, and thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe.
Bye.
Bye!